Alright, good morning boys and girls, welcome to our class. Today we are doing our Reading Starter 2 books and we are doing Unit 13. Unit 13 is called A Good Lesson, okay? So let's have a look at what that means, a good lesson. Alright, can we just go back to the picture please? Alright, so if you guys have a look at the pictures in your book, over here you can see there are 3 ants and 1 tomato. So the question over here is, what are they doing? Alright, well, I guess I would ask you that question, but you're not here, so I'm going to help you to think of a possible answer. You guys can see that these 3 ants, they are working together, okay? So what does that mean? It means that one ant cannot pick up the tomato, but if there are 3 ants, then the 3 of them working together, they can lift up this tomato. So this is a lesson, okay? So it teaches you, a lesson teaches you something. Alright, so in this lesson they teach you that working together will make you stronger. So it means you can do things better. So my question is, what are some things that you can do with your friends or you can do with somebody else that makes your work go quicker? Okay, so if you only do it alone, you will take a long time. But if you work with a friend or you work with 5 friends, you can do this thing very much or much more quicker or much more quickly. Okay, so what can you think of? I don't know, I think carrying a heavy So carrying a heavy box. Alright, if you carry a heavy box alone, it will take you a long time because it's heavy. Maybe you need to put it down and then pick it up again. But if you have 4 friends or 3 friends to help you, then the 4 of you can carry it together and it will not be very, very heavy. Alright, can you think of anything else? Perhaps things that you do at home. Okay, I know when I was at home, I had to always wash dishes. Okay, and I used to always think, I wish I had a brother, I wish I had a sister who could help me to do this. Okay, so if I had a brother or a sister to help me, it means that I can wash, and then my brother or sister can dry and pack away. So I wash the dishes and then I give it to them and then they can dry it and put it away. Okay, so if I had a brother or sister, I could do this more quickly. But if I do it alone, I have to do both things. Okay, so it takes longer. So that is the lesson that we are supposed to learn from this picture. Now in our lesson today, or in the reading that we are going to do, we're going to learn another lesson. Okay, so please make sure you guys are on Unit 13. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to move on and look at the vocabulary words. Alright, can we have the notepad please? Alright, so first vocabulary word that they want to teach us over here is ocean. Alright, next one is invited.
Next,
first, oh no, I'm looking at the wrong unit, sorry. Let me go back. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just erase this again. So the vocabulary words we need to learn for unit 13, these are goats. So goats, foolish, river, fence, grass, and the last word is a bridge. Okay, let's look at the phonic sounds for each of these words. So goats, goats. Can you say it? Goats, goats. Alright, then we got foolish. Alright, I think I'll just write it like so. Goat. So this right. Goats, goats, and foolish. Can you say foolish? Alright, then we have river. River. Fence. Fence. Grass. Grass. And bridge. Bridge. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, these 6 words, let me explain them a little bit to y'all. Okay, so I think we know many of them. So a goat, okay, this is an animal. You'll see goats on a farm. Right, goats eat grass. Alright, and of course they drink water. So that's all they really need. And of course goats give us things. They give us things like milk. Okay, and then we have foolish. This means not very clever. Okay, it's not very clever. Another word you can use is silly. Okay, and then another word that you can also use, which I don't really like to teach my students, is stupid. Okay, so I think many people know this word, so I'll leave it up there, but I really don't like when many people use this word. Okay, so silly, not very smart, not very clever, so you do the wrong things. Alright, so we have river. So this is a flow of water. Okay, you normally see rivers coming from mountains. So mountains have many rivers. Alright, so a flow of water. You know that fish swim in the river. You can also go fishing in the river. Alright, let's move on to a fence. So a fence is like it's similar to a gate. Okay, but the difference is between a fence and a gate is that a gate is small and a fence is very long. Okay, so the gate is small, but the fence is long. And for example, if I had a house over here, kids, alright, I would then have a gate over there. So here is my gate. Alright, so I must open. Oops, let me use a different color. So I have a beautiful house over here, and my house has a door and windows, and of course a chimney. Okay, now in the front of my house I have a gate. You have to open the gate to come into my house, but this is only one gate. Around my house I want to have a fence, so I put up something like this. Alright, and it's all around my house. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Alright, so this is my fence around my house. For example, if I had a dog, my dog would not be able to leave the house because there is a fence around the house. Okay? And I cannot jump over the fence. I need to go into the gate in order to go to my house. Alright, so those are the words that we have so far. We have green grass, okay, and animals, of course. Animals eat the grass. Alright, you can do many things on the grass, of course. And then over here, a bridge. Now, if I have a river over here, okay, and my river has lots of water, I cannot walk through the river. Okay, I need to be able to get to this side over here. Alright, this is side A and B. And how can I go over? I don't know how to swim, okay? So I need to build something that can take me over the river. So this is the bridge. So I can walk on the bridge and to take me to this side, okay? So that is the bridge, okay? So these are the vocabulary words that we need to know for this reading. Okay, so let's have a look and let's practice saying them one more time. So, goats, goats. Foolish. River. Fence. Grass. Bridge. Okay, so these are the vocabulary words that we need to know. Now we are, I think what you guys can do now is you can look at page 61 and answer the questions on page 61, please. So A, B, C, D, E, and F. You just need to answer that, and you can use this, of course, to answer the questions. All right. Like it did not touch. Alright, everybody. Now, I hope you guys have done this already. I will come back to this later when we start to answer the other questions, okay? So after you guys finish the other questions, please go to the reading. Alright, everybody, this is what we're going to do now. We're going to read the story and try to understand it a little bit better. Okay? So I want you to please read the story after I read the sentence. Or read the sentence after I read it. Alright, so I will read 2 times. You guys know how it goes. Alright, so the hungry goats. Alright, let's say it. 3 hungry goats lived on a farm. Alright, now you say it with me. 3 hungry goats lived on a farm. The farmer took good care of them. The farmer took good care of them. They had lots of green grass to eat. So they had lots of green grass to eat. It seemed like they were happy. It seemed like they were happy. One day, the brown goat looked over the fence. One day, the brown goat looked over the fence. The grass looks really green over there. The grass looks really green over there. He climbed over the fence and ate the grass. He climbed over the fence and ate the grass. Can we move down, please? But he felt sad. But he felt sad. This grass tastes bad. This grass tastes bad. The black goat looked across the river. So the black goat looked across the river. Okay. The grass looks tasty over there. The grass looks tasty over there. She went under the fence and over the bridge. She went under the fence and over the bridge. She ate the grass and felt angry. She ate the grass and felt angry. This grass tastes very bad. This grass tastes very bad. The gray goat stayed on the farm. So the gray goat stayed on the farm. Those foolish goats. This grass tastes delicious. This grass tastes delicious. She was glad she stayed home. She was glad she stayed home. Okay, so just quickly from what we read, everybody, there were 3 goats, right? And the first goat saw the green grass and wanted to go and eat that grass, right? And then the goat ate the grass and the goat was like, oh, this is bad grass. Okay, the second goat also saw another piece of grass and then she also wanted to go. So she went, she's like, I'm going to go over the fence and I'm going to eat the grass. And then she's like, oh, it tastes really bad. And then the third goat did not leave the house, right? Did not leave the farm. And that goat was the happiest one because it only ate good grass. So the lesson over here is that if you have something good and you want something else, okay, you see another good thing, right? You should stay with your good thing because you don't know how good the other thing actually is. Okay, so we're going to have a look at the story one more time. I'm going to look at some of the sentences that might be difficult or maybe confusing. Okay, so after we look at the sentences, I want you to answer the questions. So can we move to the top, please? Okay, kids, so of course we're talking about the hungry goats. So I think we know what hungry means. Hungry means that you want or you need food. Okay? So let's read it. 3 hungry goats lived on a farm, right? That's normal. So we have 3 goats and they are all hungry. The farmer took good care of them. So the farmer gave them food. He took good care. Okay, so he was good to them. Gave them food, gave them water. They had lots of green grass to eat. It seemed like they were happy. So the farmer thought that they were very happy goats because he gave them food and everything they wanted. One day, the brown goat looked over the fence. So here you can see the brown goat. So he was inside and then he was like, oh, sorry, I think it might be this one. But anyway, he looked outside and he sees, oh, that grass looks good. And he goes there and he goes and eats this grass and he's like, grass so bad, right? So one day the brown goat looked over the fence. The grass looks really green over there. He climbed over the fence and ate the grass. Can we scroll down, please? but he felt sad. The grass tastes bad. So we realize that this grass is actually bad, right? The black goat looked across the river. The grass looks tasty over there. She went under the fence and over the bridge. So can we just go quickly to the picture, sorry? Alright, so she looked, the black one saw, and they went underneath the fence and then ended up on this grass. Alright, and then she says, can we go down please? And then she says, this grass tastes very bad. The gray goat, which is inside, the gray goat stayed on the farm. Those foolish goats. So the gray goat knew that the other goats were silly. They made the wrong choice. They chose to do the wrong thing. This grass tastes delicious. The gray goat had delicious and good grass that the farmer gave him. She was glad she stayed home. Okay, so that's our story over there, guys, about a good lesson. So remember, if you have something that is good, you should keep it and not try to have other people's good things. Okay, so I think this is the time over here, guys, that we can answer the questions. So I want you to please answer the questions over here in your books, and then I will give you the answers. Okay, so please pause the video, finish your writing, and then I'm going to look at the answers with you. Okie dokie. Alright, so I'll give you 5 seconds to just pause everything. So alright, let's go ahead and let's answer the questions. I'm going to show you guys the answers and how I got them. So can you please go to the first page, the vocabulary page? Alright, so right over here, boys and girls, and we're going to put in the answers. So let's look. Let's do number 1. Some farmers keep goats on their farms. So goats, which one over here is a goat? So of course, picture A, we see 2 goats. Number 2, it was foolish of me to eat the whole cake. So foolish, not clever, right? Not smart. So that is E. The Nile, number 3, the Nile River is over 6,000 kilometers long. So it's a very, very long river, right? So let me just look over here. Alright, long body of water, river. Number 4, I painted the fence blue. So we see a blue fence, that is C. 5, goats like to eat grass. Alright, and that is plants that are eaten by animals like cows and horses. So that's F. And then the last one, people use the bridge to go over the water. You can see a picture of the bridge over the water. Okay, I hope you guys got this one right over here. If you did not, please fix your answers and let's practice a little bit more. Okay, let's move on to the next page, please. At the bottom of this page, please. Alright guys, we're going to look at our sentences over here. We'll look at the sentences over here. So the first one is number 1. The grass looks, or the grass tastes, really green. So over here, keyword is green. Green I cannot taste. I can only see the color green. Okay, so it looks. I look. Number 2. But he seemed like, or but he felt sad. So in the book they say that the goat felt. So he feels sad. Felt. So we have feel. Alright, so present tense, and then the past tense is felt. Today, yesterday I felt sad. Today I feel good. Oh, yeah, okay. Number 3, this grass tastes bad, or it tastes green. Of course, again, we cannot taste green, so this grass tastes bad. And then number 4, I think tastes Okay, so here you can say anything that you like. Of course, you are a person, so you will not be eating grass, right? So I think candy tastes great. Right? I think that candy tastes great. So I want you to remember over here with taste and tastes. Alright. First one, taste. Okay, I can say that I taste, you taste, they taste, and they taste, and many things, right? Normally for many things, taste. And then of course, if you want to use tastes, you're gonna say it, he, she. Okay, so just be careful what you write there. My candy over here. All right, so it's a lot. It is a lot of candy. All right, so it's many. It, the candy tastes or tastes. Sorry. Yeah, one candy. Sorry. So one thing. So candy just considered as one big thing. Okay. So the candy tastes great. Okay. So one body of thing. Anyway, let's move on to let's go on to question page 60, page 63. Okay. Alright, so number 1, what is this reading about? So it is about, is it 3 hungry goats, 3 foolish goats, 3 black goats, or 3 sad goats? So I can just eliminate. So it says 3 foolish. They were not 3 foolish. There were only 2 foolish goats, right? The one was good. 3 black goats, of course, there was a brown and a gray one, so can be 3 black ones. 3 sad ones can't be sad because the one in the farm who stayed at the farm was very happy. So the correct answer over here is 3 hungry goats because they were all eating grass. Number 2, why did the brown goat climb over the fence? Why did the brown goat want to go over the fence? What did it see? So the grass tasted better over there. Nope. He didn't like the farmer. Nope, farmer was good, so we can't say that. The grass looked better over there, or he didn't like the other grass. So why did he climb over? So he climbed over because he thought he was going to like it. So you can't say he didn't like it. That's the reason he climbed over. No. So the correct answer is C. The grass looked better over there. Number 3. What does this grass mean in the story? So you have to have a look at the story for this answer. So the options are the grass on the other side of the fence, or B, the grass across the river, or the brown grass, or the grass on the farm. So can we just go back to the reading, please? So which grass is it? So we'll read from, where is this grass? Can you go down, please? Oh, here it is. So the sentence is, this grass tastes delicious. Delicious. So let's have a look at the sentences before. So it says, she ate the grass and felt angry. This grass tastes very bad. The gray goat stayed on the farm. So we're talking about the gray goat. Those foolish goats, this grass tastes delicious. So which one tastes delicious? Which grass tastes delicious? Of course, that is from the gray goat. So it's the grass on the farm. Can we go there, please? To the answers or the questions. All right, thank you. Yay. Okay, and of course it was the the grass on the farm. So number 4, what is the lesson of the story? Is it to be happy with what you have, or be kind to others, or don't lie, or get up early if you want to eat? So it's supposed to be happy with the things you have, with the grass that you already have. Number 5, why was the gray goat happy? Why was the gray one happy? She was happy because, so it says, she was glad she stayed home. So glad is another word for happy.